Welcome back to these Dokkan This is your boy Dev, and today I'm doing a comparison video on the first year anniversary units up until the 5-year anniversary units. I'll say who's better, are they tied, and who's the loser. So before we start this video, today's the 23rd day. The 23rd day. You guys really made it. Wow. Hey, look at that. The 23rd day. 2 more days till Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays, bro. Still. But don't worry. On the 25th day, I got a small but, short but small video. But anyways, let's get straight into it, right? So, the first year anniversary units, right? Let's see what we're looking at here. So we got Gogeta and Janemba, the first year anniversary units. The landslide victory winner here is Gogeta. Number 1 at the time, this is 2016, yeah. At the time, Gogeta had the best lead. He had the best lead or one of the best leads in the game at the time. 2, he did immense. Janemba does immense too, right? He doesn't. Wow, that's a L. So yeah, he does immense, has a better leader skill. That's 2 things. And he's super effective against all types. We're prepared for battle Nova and a Flash and Fuse Fighter. This is a fucking great link set. Janemba has a good link set too, because Janemba has a shocking speed, big bad bosses, nightmare, fear and fate. This is a godlike link set. But Gogeta really reigned supreme with this fucking yeah, my boy right here. This man reigned fucking supreme when it came to passive, super attack. Well, he didn't have a super attack effect. Well, Janemba has great lowering defense. That was good back then. Back then, that was greatly lowering defense. Yes, I understand. Greatly lowering defense back then was good. Now, it's fucking horrible. Because like my boy Jarrell said, there's too many bosses in the game that have damage reduction, thus making lowering defense useless. Excuse my bias inside the Discord. Anyways, Gogeta has a better leader skill, does immense, because Janemba does supreme, effective against all types, a fucking godlike link set, and categories? Yeah, he wins in categories too. More categories, better link set, effective against all types, fucking immense, and a better leader skill. This is before Easy A, of course. Yeah. Definitely, because Janemba only has... Okay, at the time, I mean, Janemba guarded against all attacks, so regardless. So I'm pretty sure, was he taking damage back then? I'd have to ask from my fucking OG Dokkan friends. I'd have to ask, was Janemba taking damage back in 2016 with his guard against all types? Anyways, so the clear winner here back then was Gogeta, but if I'm talking now, Janemba's more impressive with his Easy A. Now we're not talking about that though. Let me not bring Easy A's into this. Let me not talk about Easy A's. But anyways, before Easy A, we're not talking about no Easy A's. Gogeta wins. Gogeta has the clear W over Janemba. He fucking dunks on Janemba. So, Gogeta 1, Janemba 0. So, 2nd year anniversary units. Vegeta versus Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, 4 Vegeta and 4 Goku, right? The 2nd year anniversary units. So, who wins? In terms of leader skill for both of them, they both have really good leader skills. Their respective typing to Extreme STR and fucking Super STR. Extreme STR 1 key and 50% the stats, and Super STR 3 key and 120% the stats. Same going with Vegeta. His to both typings, he's 3 key and 120% the stats, and 1 key and 50% the stats to his respective typings for both sides of the fucking spectrum. So yeah, this is 2017 for both versions. Yes, okay. So back in 2017, I'm gonna assume that greatly lowering defense and lowering defense in general was still very useful. So who would I give the W here? Would I give him raising his defense by 30% for 6 turns, or Vegeta? I might have to give it to Vegeta, bro. Because mostly because Goku doesn't start out with defense in his passive, and that ain't cash money. He only starts out with 150% attack at the start of the turn, and he has a medium chance to fucking counter a super, which is good. That's good. I ain't even gonna lie. So all he has in his passive for Goku, all he has is 150% attack at the start of the turn, and a 30% chance to counter an enemy super attack. But he must super to get his defense first, and that's only 30% defense. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. That's for 6 turns, but I'll tell you guys right now, that shit is not a lot. He has a great link set to prepare for battle, shocking speed, Saiyan roar. Both of them has like amazing link sets. They both have really good links, and they link well, very good, very very well. But the thing is with them is that I'm sorry, I gotta hop on Vegeta's side, bro. Vegeta's just he starts out with 120% attack and defense. Come on. Goku starts out with no defense and gains his defense on Super, but that's only 30% defense. So normal attacks and super attacks will still crush him. To this day, yeah, he'll still get crushed. Vegeta can still hold his own because he still has a 120% attack and defense. And Vegeta, I could still argue that. I could argue that he's in my opinion, he's one of the best aging mono leads. It's Vegeta and Physical Cooler for sure, bro. Those are two of the best aging mono leads in my opinion. Well, pre-Easy 8. Well, yeah. Yeah. Before Easy 8, of course. Anyways. Looking at Vegeta, he also has that 30% chance to counter enemy super attack along with his 120% attack and defense. Goku only has 150% attack at the start of the turn and 30% chance to, counter super attack. That's the fucking Super Saiyan 4 effect. So the W, well, link sets, they both have really good link sets together. So they both have the W and link set. Leader skill. Goku loses when it comes to Vegeta in the super attack effect because back then I'm going to assume that this was useful. I'm not talking about now because if we're talking about super attack effect now, Goku wins. But if we're talking about back then, which we are, if we're like, let's say we're playing during the 2nd year anniversary, Vegeta wins. Landslide victory. Ain't even a fucking chance. Because he starts out with 120% attack and defense. And Goku has no defense in his passive to speak of unless he supers. So, and as the categories, Vegeta wins too. He just has more categories, bro. And that's just really it. So, if we're talking about back then, I'd say he only had Shadow Dragon Saga and Pure Saiyans wasn't a team back then, was it? Well, I mean, categories, well, the same would go for Janemba and Gogeta, because categories was hard to, like, if I'm not wrong, categories weren't really, like, existing back then. So, like, I don't think I should count categories. Okay, categories I'm not going to count for the 1st year anniversary units, but Gogeta obviously dunks on Janemba. If we're talking, oh shit, bro. Fucking X'd out 4 Goku. Let me bring 4 Goku back up. If we're talking about categories, we'll start talking about categories during the 3rd year anniversary. That's fair enough. Anyways, let me go over to fucking 4 Goku. Come here, my boy. Shout out to my boy Caleb. 4 Goku dodge, 4 Goku dodge. No fucking cap. Please dodge. Anyways, my boy needs the counter. So Vegeta wins. We're not going to talk about categories because categories weren't really like, categories, if I'm not wrong, wasn't the meta back then. So, yeah. Unless I'm tripping. Please correct me if I'm tripping. If the fucking during the 2nd year anniversary, categories weren't a meta. Let me know, bro, please. Because, I could be wrong sometimes. We're all human here. So, taking a look at it. Let's see. Yeah, so we're not talking about categories. So, they both have godlike link sets. They both have a good leader skill. Vegeta wins the super attack effect, and Vegeta has the better passive because he has defense. This aged way better than Goku because Goku only has 150% attack at the start of the turn. So yeah, Vegeta's the winner. Now we're moving on to the 3rd year anniversary units. This one's a little, okay. Listen here. When people talk about these units nowadays, like these two, the 3rd year anniversary units, like, okay, so this is when I started playing, right here. Well, let me go over to the timeline and I'll show you guys around the time I started playing. Let's go over to the 3rd year anniversary. Let's go down to, where is it? Basically around here. Yeah, boom. Right over here. I started playing like 4 months ago before. Wait, we got to go over to fucking, we gotta go over to the 2nd year anniversary because I started literally at the beginning of the fucking, at 2018. Not the comment section. No. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, I think this is the world tournament. Which world tournament did I start playing? Was it this world tournament or the 22nd? I'm gonna have to go check my fucking video again because I did say which one I started playing towards. No. It's definitely around this fucking. It's either, I don't know, bro. It was like months. It was months before the fucking anniversary. I know it was. But anyways, we're not gonna talk about that right now. Let's go over to the fucking the 30th anniversary fusion. So the 30th anniversary fusions, right? Honestly, leader skill. Let's start with leader skill. Potara beats Fusion. Free, no questions asked. Even back then, Potara still beat Fusion. Potara beat Fusion back then. Potara beat Fusion now. Potara is just better than Fusion. I'm sorry. Their leader skill, it just like, they both have the same, they both like lead the same type of leader skill. 3 key, 170% to HP and attack, and 130% to defense, but Potara's better than Fusion. No questions asked. So, super attack effect. They both raise attack, so they both have the same super attack effect. So there's no grading there, so they both have the same thing, so, I mean, that's cool. They both start out with 120% attack beats at the start of turn, and they gain 2 key per rainbow key spear obtained, so I can't grade their passive. They both have the same type of transformation conditions, 6 turn, 50% HP or below. That's one of the worst fucking transformation conditions in the game, but, you know, I can't grade that either. The clear difference, okay, so, alright, now I'm going to start talking about categories. Potara's better than Fusion. That's the biggest W over them. They dunk on fucking LR Gogeta. But if I'm being completely honest with you guys, all right, back then, we're talking about back then, right? I don't want to bring up now. We're going into transformations. So, okay. Well, technically, let's stay on this for a second. If we want to speak in technicality, we're going to look at 55% for them, right? The 55% stats. Gogeta, wow. Gogeta was fucking dunking on them in stats, bro. Okay, so they had 12,000 defense. Well, yeah, they were basically under 13k defense. They were under 15,500 attack for attack at 55%, and they were up over 21,000 HP for 55%, right? Gogeta, on the other hand, was sitting up over a fucking 17,700 attack stat. That's fucking wild. Bro, I can't believe I completely overlooked this. Gogeta, this fucking unit's no slouch, too. Bro, this unit... Okay, so we're talking 55%. Gogeta's better at the time, in my opinion. But if we're talking rainbowed... Oh, my mama. Oh. These fuckers are better. But we're talking about unit overall, right? Like 55% to rainbow, right? Together. So... if we're talking about in the first form, I'll be honest with you guys, they both have godlike link sets, low-key. They both have really good link sets, right? They both link well together. But I kind of find I find Gogeta better, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. In their first form, Gogeta's a little bit better. But the fucking Vegito unit has a better leader skill. That's the biggest W. That's like their only big difference between each other is their leader skill. Everything else seems to be similar. But I like Gogeta. I think Gogeta's better than fucking Vegito. Yeah, at the time, I was a bigger fan of Gogeta than Vegito. Cause look at this, look at these 55% stats, bro. Come on, they're almost at 18k attack at 55%. Meanwhile, the fucking Vegito unit is sitting at basically under 15,500. That's basically what they're at. So, Gogeta was definitely hitting harder than this fucking Vegito. And, you know, people love fucking damage. So, if we're talking first form, I think Gogeta's better. But if we're talking the second form, at the time, I'm still talking about at the time, Vegeta was definitely better at the time. Right? Because he's a fucking counter unit. People love counter units. Oh my god, the fucking counter unit. Oh man, Gogeta lowered attack? That's a fucking godsend right there. Okay. So, yeah, at the time, I'll give it to them. Vegito was better because that was when counter units were still reigning fucking supreme. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll give it to Vegito at the time. Because that is what I'm grading this based off of at the time. But yeah, you cannot. You guys can't even lie. What age better? These shitty ass counters or super effective against all types? I'll let you guys make your own conclusions. Anyways, moving into the Super Saiyan 4s. This isn't even a fucking question. I'm not even going to argue about this. We ain't talking about leader skills. We're not talking about none. Goku's better. We're done. Why? He gets his defense on his 12 key. Vegeta gets his defense on his 18 key. We're done. Moving on to the 5-year anniversary units. And I'm dead ass, guys. I'm not explaining this again. I've already explained why Goku's better than Vegeta. I've already explained it. And that's all I'm going to say again. Goku, 12 key. Vegeta, 18 key. We're done. Also, Jarrell, where your fucking 4 Gogeta at? I'm just saying. Where your fucking 4 Gogeta at? I'll never let you live that down, my boy. I'll never let you live that down. Anyways, lastly, we're going up to our last 2 units, right? LR Gogeta and LR Vegito. So, honestly, if I'm being 100% with you guys, keeping it a fucking 100 with you guys, who do I think is better? They're practically the same fucking unit. Who do I think is better? So, low-key, obviously fucking Vegito, in my opinion. Potara beats fucking Fusion. This is what we were talking about before. Potara beats Fusion. Any day of the week. Any fucking day. So, them having these 2 leader skills, right? Fusion's really good. But if we're talking leader skill, I think Vegito wins. Landslide victory. Because he's leading, well, they both lead Final Trump Card. You know, Last Resort would have been a cooler name. But I'm going to say Last Resort. Last Resort and fucking Potara. Right? But, you know, he's leading fucking Fusion, too. Which is good. That's not bad at all. Because, you know, what if a free-to-play player pulls him? You know, he has him, blah, blah, blah. Let's go over to 55% stats, right? I want to take a look at this again. So he's, wow, he's down. Bro, he's under 19k attack? Okay, what's Gogeta at? Damn, Gogeta? This motherfucker's over. Hold up, what's his defense? 8,788 and 8,575. Ah, it's because he's an STR unit. Yeah, STR units get more attack if I'm not incorrect. Ah, yeah, that's why he has the extra. Yeah, okay, I see why he's higher than him. Okay, I understand. Yeah, so I mean, but he's super effective against all types when he transforms. I mean, come on now. Come on, with a fucking like 6 million attack stat. Gogeta has like a 5 million attack stat with a guaranteed additional super attack coming up. I'm sorry, guys, but this is like the bait. This is the bait food right here. Who do you think is better, Vegeta or Gogeta? It's up to you, bro. In my opinion, I'm going with Vegeta. I'm a Vegito fucking fanboy. But if you guys say Gogeta's better, hey, I'm not arguing. They're both fucking gods. They're amazing. I can't argue with any of you guys. I'm sorry, bro. But if we're arguing about anyone below here, Goku's better. After transformed, at the time, Vegito's better. But in their first form, Gogeta's better, in my opinion. 4 Vegeta age better than 4 Goku, so Vegeta's better. And Gogeta's better. So anyways, we're gonna leave off on Gogeta. I know we got some Gogeta fanboys. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. The 23rd day of 25 jolly days of Dokkan. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.